Hello everybody! It is now week 21 for the art hibernation and week 4 for the art challenge, which is crazy. So yeah, for updates for the art challenge, pretty much just chugging along at the ending, drawing it out, coloring, all that stuff, and spending 15 hours a week on this thing. So yeah, it's been really good, and actually it's kind of cool because, like, I don't know, like I've had projects in the past where I'm like super excited about them, but like this is like the first project that I've had that I've actually like had trouble sleeping at night because I'm so excited about waking up and working on it again. I was like, why am I trying to sleep? Might as well just work on it because I just can't fall asleep. Oh man. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to go ahead and show you guys like one of the spreads that I finished up this week. I haven't colored it yet, but it's like all drawn out. But I thought it'd be kind of neat to kind of like show you guys a time lapse of that drawing and like how it evolved. And it evolved a lot. So I'll show you like a shortened version of it because it's really long. Like the real full version of the time lapse is like 9 minutes long, I think. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that and you can enjoy it. Okay, so that piece is actually a piece from near the end, of course, of the story, and the actual very first part of the sketching out is actually from the old ending of the story. So I actually kept that spread because a lot of spreads I've deleted out and completely started over. But like how many times that story changed and how many times the wording changed, like almost all the ending spreads are like that. So like the first, I guess 2-3 weeks of the art challenge, I was pretty much just spending the whole time trying to figure out how the story was going to end and flow, which, I mean, if you have like creative block, like that can be like really bad. Like it could take you forever to figure out the ending of a story. So I cannot believe like it only took me like 2 weeks to like figure that out. And then of course I was like coloring the other pages too. So like that was like a nice break in between. And I mentioned my last blog video, excuse me, that I was planning on, sorry I keep burping, I'm drinking my coffee. So at the end of, so I have 2 more weeks of the art challenge, so at the end of my art challenge I was kind of like trying to figure out what I was going to actually do with the book if it's not finished, because just kind of like seeing how it's being paced out, I feel like I'm definitely probably not going to have it finished out by that time. So I've decided like however done it gets to be, hopefully fully completely rendered out drawing wise and then mostly colored. I'm planning on actually printing it out as like a mock-up book and then like having my friends and family kind of like look at it and kind of let it sit for a little bit, because I mean even though I feel like it's so ready to be done and so ready to be published, I feel like there could still be like little small nuances that could still be taken out and like boil out and have more like of the maple syrup, pure maple syrup, guys. More of the, finish up more of the gold. So yeah, that's what I got for the ending of this art challenge, and I'll probably be sprucing up the cover too, because the cover needs a little help, and needs a little sprucing up. Oh, there's like this cute little dog. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I got this week. I thought it'd be kind of fun to go ahead and share with you guys a funny story that happened this weekend. So like I use my iPad to draw for my working on my art and for the kids book. And so I was like, you know, it's been by my side these past like 4 weeks. Like, I mean, like when I'm traveling, like I don't always bring my iPad with me. But since I've been working on this project, I have to have it with me so I can get my quota of hours in of working on the book. And oh my goodness, I had a day yesterday. I lost my head, and I don't normally have days like that, but I did. So essentially trying to like boil the story down to it where it's not super drawn out, but I went to the bank and did some things, got some stuff figured out, opened an account, whatever. And I hit the road because I was like, I'm coming down to Tennessee, hang out with some buddies and do whatnot. And I'm like halfway to the main highway, and the bank calls me and they're like, hey, we still have your driver's license. I was like, oh no, oh my gosh. They're like, can you come and get it now, or should you get it tomorrow? I was like, well, I'm going down to Tennessee, I need to get it now. So I had to turn around and go back, get my driver's license. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh. And on top of this, like, there's a storm that's coming through Kentucky, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to like pass up this storm because the storm's about to hit, and I'm trying to get ahead of it before I get to my destination. Oh! And so I get my driver's license. I'm like, okay, this storm, it's like right on me, but I think I can make it out. And so I get on the highway, or on the road again. I'm halfway to the highway, and lo and behold, somehow I managed to look down and see my iPad's gone. I'm like, oh, I forgot my iPad. Ah! And so like the storm is coming, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like how am I, oh my gosh, I'm gonna drive in this storm. What am I gonna do? Can I survive without my iPad? Can I? And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I need to pull over and think about this. So I pulled over, and I'm like thinking, I'm like, okay, well, I have my computer and I have work that I need to do on my computer, but can I get away without having my iPad and get away with, like, can I catch up not getting enough hours this weekend? And I was thinking about it. I was like, no, I need my iPad. So I had to turn around again and drive all the way home, which, I mean, it's only a 20-minute drive, but still. I was like, I never do stuff like this. Like, what's going on with my mind? And it was like, ah. So I finally made it home, grabbed my iPad, and I had to drive through the storm the whole way. So yeah, being a freelance illustrator on the road, guys, there are challenges to it. So that's life as an illustrator. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. And you guys take care, and I will keep drawing away. Alright, you guys, toodles.